And a warm welcome to Art House. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Coming up on the program. The women get their time to shine at the Signature Beyond Gallery in Lagos. Then it's off to Port Harcourt, the River State capital, as creative asks for peace to reign in Nigeria and across the world. We'll bring you details of this and other stories when we return in a moment. Please join us again.
How the city attracts all types and how the unwary must suffer from ignorance of its ways.
Let's begin with Swans, a group exhibition by female artists at the Signature Beyond Gallery in Lagos.
The beauty, strength, and creative expression of women take center stage at Signature Beyond Art Gallery, which is hosting the third edition of Swans, a celebration of female artists and contemporary African art in Lagos. The exhibition brings together diverse artworks created by women, showcasing different perspectives, emotions, identities, and experiences, including self-discovery, reflection, and resilience through pain.
The first one is it's a personal story. It's about comparison. When we compare ourselves to others, we tend to forget about our own self. We forget our own growth. We don't look at ourselves because our focus is just on other people. So we don't focus on our growth or even our own downfall because we are just so invested in other people's lives. So this work, Not Enough, is a call to look at your own self and see the beauty in your own self.
What inspires me is social constructs, and particularly Yoruba folk tales. I'm very curious about how folklores have informed our society and educated our society for a long time before we now have a broader global people where everybody is everybody's friend across the world. So another thing that inspires me is I'm very curious about the human condition. Who are you when the chips are down? Who are you outside of all the things that you've come to know? And finally, I want to question things, not just leave them as they are. It's easy to accept, well, I'm a girl, they said I should cook in the kitchen, but why? You know, I want to question things. And I want to question things not because, oh, I need simple answers, but because I need you to tell me why. So that, yeah, maybe if it is something that works for me, then I'll be on board.
Through painting, sculptures, and mixed media works, the artist explores themes of femininity, beauty, culture, and self-expression, reflecting the evolving role of women in society and the creative industry.
My love for nature, my love for culture too, identity, is
that's one of the things that inspire me the most. And another thing is that the beauty of it all, the beauty of nature, the beauty of life, the beauty of art in general, it makes me to feel like, oh, I can do something with myself. So each day that I create reminds me that I'm a creator of my own too.
The whole idea, the whole concept behind my piece is the fact that everything in life is not one-sided. Everything has layers. Everything has what they are made of. There is no one side. There is no completely good or completely bad. Now, as human beings, we are consisting of a lot of layers inside of us. Hence my scratching method, because my artwork is not additive, it's subtractive. So when you subtract, you know your subject better. It's like a person. When you open, when you subtract, when you try to dive into somebody's psyche, you tend to know that person better.
I have here Our Crown, Our Identity, and I also have Where the Quiet Grows. And these works are just showing, the emotions of we Black women. I'm showing the work where it's showing the vulnerability of the woman, and she's having a self-reflection concerning this current situation that she's in. Despite the situation that you're in, you can still bloom and shine. And these works were created at some point in my time in my life where I was a bit down, and everybody tried to do what they could do to bring me out of it. But at the end of the day, I had to look at what was actually good in my life, because there are times where you would, dwell more on the things that are not going on in your life, forgetting the present, forgetting the now, and not enjoying the joy of your present moment. And so I had to reflect on myself, and then I had to bring myself out of it. And that was where this work, The Quiet Grows, spurred out of. And also the other work where I was trying to show the Africanism, our culture, and who we are as women, and how strong we are as women, and how vibrant we are.
I have two artworks on display. The first is Venus in the Sun, and then the second is in Kemile's Freedom. So Venus in the Sun is a work inspired by celestial beings, inspired by divine femininity, as well as an ode to womanhood. It also showcases a rendition of the birth of Venus, who is portrayed as the first woman being birthed from the tears that were cried from the sun. So it showcases how vulnerability can be the strength of women, as well as how every single human on this planet is born out of a woman. So there are words encrypted in the artwork, such as from the tears that I cry and give life, as well as born out of me and power within. So all these inspire how women have strength that is hidden in softness. And then it looks at how celestial beings are in this vastness of space, which is symbolized in the blankness of the black canvas, and the color choices of gold of the sun, as well as silver, and representing this spiritual commotion that is happening over here. And that is basically what inspired this artwork, Venus in the Sun.
The showcase is described as a platform aimed at amplifying female voices in the art space while encouraging greater representation and appreciation of women artists.
Majorly, my team focuses on confidence and those things that people don't really talk about: fears, insecurities, low self-esteem. So these are the things that my works talk about beyond the pieces exhibited here. As a female artist, I'm inspired to do more because I'm the first Nigerian and a female artist that started using electronic wires and discarded cable in order to create amazing pieces of artworks. So using these materials in order to create these pieces, there are a lot of sustainability art, but I'm the only one that makes use of discarded wire and electronic cable. I feel the urge to do more, to let people see beauty in things that are small as charger, electronic wires, because you tend to discard of your charger and earpiece when they are faulty. So how can I see beauty in this? So those are part of things that motivate me to do more, to let people see beauty in things that are outright, that are not working again.
These female artists are telling their story based on their lens, based on what is happening in their life and in their society, right? So this is keeping the heritage of the society and is going to tell the story for the coming generation.
This exhibition provides evidence that beyond beauty, women possess power and dexterity in different spheres of life, which were unveiled during the show.
Lovely works there created by the female artists. Now let's take a moment. Art House returns with more. Do join us again.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with this oil on canvas piece by Mohammed Neil. To Tomiwa Adelagun's Captured in Chains, done with mixed media on canvas. Then from the Black Cowboy series comes this piece by Stephen Ejike, done with roller tip pen on sketchboard. Then Atuman Fidelis has this mixed media piece called The Sacred Feminism. Then Motherhood is a work done by Lucky Moon Art with oil color on canvas. Gaze into the future, that's how Wilcox Belate describes this acrylic on textured canvas piece. The Delicate is a pastel work by Art Day Khalid. Next Generation is an acrylic on canvas work by Abiola Ido. Then we wrap things up with this digital art called We Don't Play Without Learning by Olufemi Adedeji. And that concludes the works of art you sent in recently. We appreciate you for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming.
Let Peace Reign is an exhibition at the Moriri Gallery in Port Harcourt, Rivers State.
Well, congratulations, participants. I hope you're all present. Welcome.
is a powerful symbol of peace and unity, capable of promoting social justice, communication, and harmony. This concept takes center stage at an art exhibition organized by Moriri Art Gallery in Port Harcourt, River State, titled Let Peace Reign, Art as a Unifier.
The only way I can express peace in relation to the exhibition based on the topic Let Peace Reign is to put up these miniatures, 6 of them, and then you can see one of them is having a plant on the leaves. So that's a sign for me, that's a sign for peace. And then if you look at them individually, they have this calm look. You know, peace must be reflected on the face, otherwise you may not be a peaceable person. So that's the best I've done for this show.
This evening we have miniatures, and this is an opportunity to have new collectors from the millennials and the Gen Zs to appreciate art and have art at affordable rates. And that's the reason why miniatures are showing today. And 12 artists have come together as a group to propagate the story and the mission for peace. Let peace reign.
The exhibition brings together artists and enthusiasts from across the region, using creative expression to advocate for peace, unity, and social justice in their communities and the country at large.
My works depict life as balanced. Well, like life is polarized. Everything in life comes in twos, black and white, good and evil, men and women. So I'm using these 2 colors as a metaphor to represent life in general, like the Chinese symbol yin yang. So the red in my works simply means life. You know, when God created the world was dark and black and void, and He said, "Let there be light," and there was light, and the light creates forms, and the forms give birth to living things, life. So that is what my body of works depicts. So the black background, the dark, the cosmics, the atmosphere, the stars, then the light just come and image form, then the life human being starts. So that is the chronicles of existence.
The title of this work is Homeward with Joy. It's a mother and a grandmother and their daughter going home. You know, they are coming from market and they are going home with their bicycle. So I use the sunset in the middle to depict, that in imaginations of where they're going home, it's joy, the happiness in front of them, looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. So it could mean a lot of things. So every year you see the sunset, you know that something positive is going on. So the mother and their daughter, they are going home with happiness in their mind.
For us, it is that platform for propagation of social justice, propagation of human needs, inequalities, environmental degradation, and stuff like that. And for insecurity, it's an opportunity to communicate as well again.
The gallery's director, Kayode Adeoti, states that the exhibition is part of the Moriri Memorial Gallery exhibition series, noting that the theme is particularly timely, given the growing need for global unity.
So we're happy to say we're introducing the Moriri Gallery 2026 exhibition series. And for this year, our theme is Art as a Unifier, and is captioned as Let Peace Reign. And we will say the theme, as it were, is more apt, or is apt now than at any time, because globally, regionally, nationally, and even our small communities and small family units. Peace, unity cannot be overemphasized. And artists have come together in this region to lend their voice to the clarion call for all of us, be it people in government or in small communities and units, for us to let peace reign. And that's the essence for this exhibition.
The art community describes art as a visually communicative tool that reflects the emotions and realities of society at every point in time.
The art industry here is growing, it's blossoming. Art is found in traditional river society, and it's beautiful, all right? But now in terms of development, Moriri is one of the first private galleries in River State in the past 10 years, okay? Because so many have come and gone, but it has past 10 years, counting from now to 9 back, 10. It is the youngest, and it is a big crowd puller. We pray and wish Moriri will find room for expansion, because a gallery deserves larger spaces to display works and to show them. Display is different from showing, yes. But if you come to discuss the history of artistic development in River State, the universities are doing marvelous work, all right? But what we say is that let this art not be commonplace. Let it evolve in such a way that it adapts our discourses from the local, from the town, from the ethnic groups that make River State.
We are not where we want to be, but we are making deliberate steps to get to where we are hoping to get to. I mean, if you look at the artistic environment in Nigeria, like you rightly pointed out, you see that with every year that passes by, there's an improvement, a good, great improvement in quality of works, quality of artists, and even the general perception of arts in Nigeria. I mean, I studied art in Nigeria, and I can tell you that a lot of things have changed, and it has changed for the better. And I can only hope that as we move forward, it will get better than where it is now.
The exhibition serves as a platform for promoting peace, unity and harmony, while calling for greater support for artists and the creative industry in the country.
Lovely works from Port Harcourt as well. And there's more to see and enjoy, but that will be on the next episode of the program.
Next week on Art House.
I will tell you the tale of a little girl that wished herself into the tiniest part of the world.
Goodbye, Grandma Wura.
Grandma Wura and the National Theatre presents I Wish, I Wish, Battle of the Winds, performed by young thespians in Lagos. Then the Nigeria and China Children's Drawing Exhibition is finally here to show you what went down at the Bethesda Home and School for the Blind in Lagos. The brilliance of the Nigerian art scene deserves a global audience. Join us in celebrating this extraordinary talent. Like, share, and follow our page to help bring their stories to the world.
Your Art House experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Art House on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Art House on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's the program today. It's always a pleasure spending time with you, and I look forward to interacting with all of you on our various social media platforms where you can view this and other episodes of Art House. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.